Welcome to Clydesdale Media. Fueled by C4, Cellucor, and Extend. Use the code Clydesdale to get 20% off at checkout at c4energy.com. The 2023 season series with some amazing athletes. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notifier so you're the first to know when new episodes are available. There we go.
Oh.
So I'm here with Emily, who is busy at work today and is taking some time out of her lunch hour to join us. Emily, we finished up quarterfinals. You were so gracious to give us so much information during quarterfinals. You know, you said you finished healthy. That was the most important thing. And you're getting ready for semis. How are you feeling going into semis right now? The leaderboard has been a little bit fluid. Looks like it's kind of stabilizing at this point. Tomorrow it's supposed to be final.
Oh, right. Okay. To be honest, I haven't looked at the leaderboard since it ended like last week. Yeah, I guess, I'm sure with penalties and stuff, people were flip-flopping around, but I got all my things verified on Monday or Tuesday, and that was probably the last time I looked at it, so.
Sweet. So you got them validated early.
Pretty quick, yeah. All four of them, except the last, were validated by like Saturday, like really quick. Saturday night maybe, and then the last one took a couple days, but yeah, that's kind of a relief when you see that.
Do you take pride in that you're such a good mover that it doesn't take long to process your stuff?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it felt good. I mean, last year I had a couple stupid penalties, just like stupid on my part. So I was like, this year, yes, nothing.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, some of the athletes are following. It took till the end of the week to get their last one validated. So you were stress-free all week. They're freaking out.
You mean the last one is in workout 5? Or because some people like...
It varied.
Yeah, it was varying, right?
Yeah, so some of them, a lot of them had 4 of them validated and then had to wait for one workout, and it could have been any of them.
Okay.
Till like the end of the week.
Yeah, that's a little nerve-wracking. It's always the one you're worried about, right? That you're waiting on. So that just plays with you and you're like, oh no.
Right. So you're solidly in the top 5. You're not going to go anywhere in the West. That's a good place to be. You're going to be in that final heat to start semis with all the big dogs and be able to compete side by side with those. How important is that going into semis?
Yeah, extremely important. You always want to be in that top heat. And I think that was kind of the goal going through quarterfinals. Obviously, stay healthy and keep ramping up. But yeah, be in that top heat. It's an advantage that if you can have it, why would you not?
So I have a question for you as someone who has never competed in this lane style kind of thing. It's always been heats of 10. There's rumors it's going to be heats of 15.
Could be.
So if that widens, how much harder is it to keep an eye on what else is going on the floor? You know, maybe they go to 20. Is that harder, or do you just stay in your own lane anyway?
It's better because there's always someone decent in like the first heat that goes really fast and puts up the time to beat. So if they can be in your heat and compete against you, sure. It's like, I would love it if everyone could go at the same time. Like, that would be the ultimate. Like, and sometimes at the games, we get events like that, right? And that's great, because then you can game off everyone. Whereas if you're winning your heat, you maybe want to save some energy, but you can't, because unless you know exactly the time and where you are, you know, you don't want to ease off and then lose the event.
Yeah, and you usually do well in those events where everybody goes at the same time.
Yeah, throw in the boys, too.
Yeah.
It's more fun.
So you had to go right back to work. So does life just pick up where it left off after quarterfinals and you're just back to the daily grind?
Yeah, I couldn't even get the Sunday off. So I just knew I'd have to do all the workouts by Saturday, which was fine. And then, you know, it would have been nice to chill out on Sunday the day after, but the first half of the week training wise was a lot easier. So I kind of had a deload there and yeah, it was fine.
Yeah. It just slaps you right back into reality right as soon as you're done, right?
Yeah, no time to get into lazy mode.
Right. So did you stay in like a deload kind of mood for this week, or some of your Instagram shows that you hit it pretty hard?
Yeah, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were very chill. I just did one session a day, a short, maybe hour and a half, like way less to what I'm used to. Um, and then just like did some like Kyle and I went for, we walked down to the village in our town and just like did some chill things, which was nice because mentally you need a rest too. It's not just all physical. And then by Thursday, I did my normal swim and rehab recovery, everything. And then Friday was like back to full on training. So Friday and Saturday hit me pretty hard. Hurting a little today, but.
So you like your sweets. When you travel, you always show the different sweets you find in a bakery or whatever. Did you celebrate with anything this week?
Didn't know I was known for that. Yes, of course. Kind of the same as the training. Like first 3 days, I kind of just ate what I wanted, whatever I wanted. Didn't count my macros, and then pretty much by Thursday, Friday, I was back to my normal program.
Very cool. So I'm going to leave you with this last question, and it comes from your Instagram, where you were working out at the hospital gym.
Yeah, yesterday, yeah.
How many weird looks and stares do you get when you work out there?
You know what? Well, usually I'm the only person in there. Yesterday, there happened to be 3 of us. But you know what? Not really. Like, people come in and do stuff in their scrubs. Like, I think you look weirder than I do because you're working out in scrubs. So, and yeah, not really. That's kind of my Saturday, because I work a day shift every weekend, every Saturday and Sunday. So Sunday's obviously a rest day, but Saturday I need to get that first session in before, like during work. So that's when I do my first session at the hospital gym, and then I just get in there, do what I have to do, and get out.
And you described yourself as a meathead.
Yeah, it was because I did dumbbell bench press. I did like a bro session. It was like a strength, because I can't, you know what global gyms are like. Sometimes you can't go crazy. Like there's no chalk. I'm gonna slip right off. Like I can't, and I'm focusing a lot on strength anyways. So it was just heavy dumbbell bench presses. I did sometimes I take advantage and use some machines, do some lat pull downs or some hamstring curls, leg extensions.
Well, the reason I ask is in the CrossFit world, you're not one of the stronger athletes, right? That's something you're working on to improve on. But in the real world, like you're stronger than most.
Yeah.
So that in those moments you get to be the meathead.
Yeah. And everyone thinks like I'm a Hulk. And I'm like, well.
Yeah. So it's all about perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Emily, like I said, I didn't want to keep it too long today. I just wanted to kind of wrap things up. You're going to Pasadena. Mm-hmm. You excited about that? Back in California?
Super yeah, super excited. It's going to be, especially coming from Vancouver, it's just a little bit down south. 3-hour flight, I think. It's nice and quick. No time change, no difference. So that'll be different to Minnesota of last year. I think that was a 3-hour time change. So stuff like that, I'll just make it easier.
Yeah, I'll be the one asleep at 6 o'clock.
You'll be what?
I'll be the one asleep at 6 o'clock.
Are they 3 hours behind you?
Correct.
Yeah.
So like 6 o'clock Pasadena will be 9 o'clock my time.
You'll be up at 6 a.m. ready to rock.
Yeah. Last time I flew to the West Coast, I was up at like 4:30 a.m. every day. And I would just go to the hotel gym because I couldn't sleep.
Yeah. Hopefully that won't be me.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to worry about that. That's just me. And I don't have to perform. I just have to ask questions.
That's the glory of working my job too. Is like I thought of that the other day. I was like, man, if I didn't work, I wonder, I would sleep in till like 9, like comfortably every day. I wouldn't be up at 7, but I feel like that helps me because sometimes when you compete, it's all over the place. And if you're so used to the exact same times every day, like it really throws you. But me, I'm like, it's just like switching to a night shift or
Yeah,
whatever.
I was talking to Amanda Barnhart, and she goes to bed so early, like
She does.
so early that
Yeah,
like when
like,
she gets to the games, it's a struggle when for the evening events.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah. There
there's
you
my
go.
advantage.
Well, Emily, thanks a lot. I'll let you get back. I know you're doing important things there at the hospital, so don't want to keep it too long, and make sure you have time to nourish and fuel up. So we'll let you do that, and we'll
I
talk to you
will.
soon.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Emily.
Bye.